Hey everybody, and welcome to October. This month is a special one because the On Second Watch crew is bringing you a month of horror and Halloween goodies. We have so much to talk about, and I know we're going to go wildly off topic. But first, I wanted to invite you all to subscribe to us on your podcatcher of choice to get all our latest episodes and scroll through some of our previously reviewed movies. If you support us on Ko-fi, we'll give you a shout out in a future recording and also an opportunity to join us in a future recording of our new segment called How Would Sean Bean Have Died? If you haven't had a chance to listen to any of these Sean Bean episodes, I highly recommend them because they're short, hilarious discussions where we cast him into the movies that we review and also figure out how he would meet his demise. In today's episode, we're jumping into 1980's The Fog, and this is right up Chris's territory. And he's been bugging us to do this movie for a long time, so I'm very happy to do it. And it was a very fun discussion to explore our nostalgia. And we started out just kind of talking about our favorite horror and Halloween movies. And I know Dana and I don't typically watch movies of this genre, but I mean, she came out with some bangers, some really good ones that aren't typically something you'd consider right away as a Halloween movie. But I mean, they fit perfectly right up in there. So it's really cool. Just had a lot of fun discussions about that. And also we played Mad Libs, which just kind of got a little crazy. I think Kari was trying to throw out as many multi-syllable words as she could, and she paid dearly for it. So give that a shot, and I'll also post the Mad Libs out on Twitter once we get this published. But it was some really good fun, and I really like doing the Mad Libs section because you get to just laugh till we cry sometimes. So hey, I'll take it. And that's kind of it in a nutshell. I mean, we touch on The Fog a little bit, but because this is nostalgia, I think between myself, Dana, Kari, and Spaz, we've watched this movie a total of 2 times. So Chris is really going to pull us on this one. So just enjoy it. If you've never seen The Fog or had no interest in it, at least join us for this discussion. See if it might interest you in watching it this season. It's a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. And now, without further ado, let's explore the magic of movie nostalgia.
In a world of big-budget blockbusters, travel back in time to explore the epic and not-so-epic movies of yesteryear. Join Tim, Chris, Dana, Kari, and Spaz on their adventures through Nostalgia Land. This is On Second Watch, a movie nostalgia podcast.
So today we have the whole crew with us on board, and in the spirit of the season, I wanted to get a chance to see what everyone's favorite horror or Halloween movie is of all time. And I'll let Dana think about it. Because
Thank you. Did you know what face I was making? Like, how did you know?
I had a feeling.
She's only seen like 5 movies, so it can't be a huge list.
Well, a little more than 5 now.
Yeah, that's true.
This podcast has increased Dana's library of movies by about 200%.
Yes, it has.
Crazy. So let's start with Spaz because hi Spaz.
What up?
What's your favorite horror or Halloween movie of all time?
That is a damn good question. I gotta think on this one.
Kari, what is
Yeah, go on. I could go on.
I mean, there's 2 answers here. So favorite Halloween movie is, of course, like Hocus Pocus. But favorite horror, because I'm not a big horror person, but I really, like I said, one of my favorite movies is Alien. So, like, when I need my fix, like, that's it for me.
That works.
Yeah, that's legit.
Is it Aliens or Alien?
No, first one, Alien.
Which is more of a horror movie. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you ready now, Spaz?
Nope.
Pivot.
Okay. Chris.
I will respond like in the same vein that like Kari did. Like favorite Halloween movie. Obviously, surprise. I love Hocus Pocus, but like just to mix it up a little bit too, I'm gonna throw my head in for the ring, like for Trick or Treat, which is an amazing Halloween anthology. Several stories woven together and stuff. It's one of my favorite Halloween movies. It's from, I believe, 2007. So
Is that the one that Disney Plus added, or is that something different?
That's something different. Trick or Treat is definitely a hard rated R movie.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, that's the one with like Brian Cox, Anna Paquin.
all right. What am I thinking of?
Yeah, are you thinking of Disney's Halloween Treat?
Yeah.
That's probably it.
But then you said they added something recently. It was like Disney's Trick or Treat or something like that.
It was something. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, this one's really fun. Like I said, it's about 4 or 5 stories woven together in and around Halloween. It has like there's this little like kid, and I use the term loosely. His name's Sam, and he's like kind of like the little mascot and stuff. Actually, I just found out they released a comic book, like kind of 10th anniversary edition of the stories from the movie plus 4 more in this like nice collection on Amazon. I just picked it up today, based
awesome.
on the movie and stuff. I'm looking forward. I should have it in a couple of days. But anyways, yeah, that to me is like, if you got something for the kids, little hocus pocus. Then if you want something for your teenagers, in my opinion, I like scary stories to tell in the dark. Like the movie, is it amazing? No. But is it fun? Yeah. And then for like the adults, like Trick or Treat, like as far as like Halloween movies. So, but
Awesome.
as far as horror, that one's like really, that one's hard. I love horror. I guess I'll go with one of the first movies that like scared the shit out of me. Like, it still does. I don't know if it's because exorcism movies like creep me out, but for whatever reason, even though I think it's only PG-13, The Exorcism of Emily Rose just kind of got underneath my skin. I don't know if it's I'm totally gonna blank on her name. Is it Jennifer Carpenter? I believe is her name. Her performance in that movie just like,
she was amazing.
Yeah, it got underneath my skin, and it still does. I enjoy the movie a lot.
I have heard that's good. That's like top-notch horror.
It's different. It's a weird spin on it. It's also like a drama. It takes a lot in like in a court proceeding. So it's got a little bit of everything. It's not pure horror, but for me, I don't know, something about watching it late at night or whatever. It kind of gets, I don't know, underneath your skin a little bit. Kind of wigs you out.
All right. Are you ready now, Spaz?
Yes. Yeah, I am. Well, Chris belted out of quite a few of them. So yeah, Trick or Treat's one of my favorites. Obviously Hocus Pocus. That's top 1 on my list of all favorite movies. But I also got to throw a hat in there for the Evil Dead franchise trilogy.
Ooh.
Those are really good. But yeah, those. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. It's got your scare factor. It's got your funny. It's got a little bit of everything in there.
Got your Bruce Campbell.
It's got Bruce Campbell. And yeah, I mean, the first time I saw Paranormal Activity, I literally crap my pants. That movie scared me.
Literally?
Yeah, I pooped my pants hard.
Oh.
But
oh wow, I'm scared now.
But yeah, you should read it with me. We watched it together, Chris, in the basement at Okamus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that creep basement.
Yeah. Oh, that made it 10 times worse. That basement. Oh my god.
What an enjoyable house to rent.
Yeah, but my all-time probably favorite horror movie is straight up Exorcist.
All right.
That movie, even like to this day, when I watch it, it still just creeps me out.
That stupid spider walk scene. God damn it.
That's crazy.
Ugh.
Those are some good callbacks. So Dana, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Let's hear it.
So I'm going to take a little bit different approach than you guys did.
Oh, it's such a Dana tactic.
No, but I'm not going to be like too off. It's still going to be relevant, but a little bit different. So unlike you guys, I don't really have a favorite Halloween movie. I have a few movies that have a Halloween feel / Halloween-esque kind of thing that I like. Obviously Hocus Pocus is on that list, but it's been so long since I've seen it that's going to be one of those where when we revisit this in a few weeks, I may or may not feel the same. We'll see. But if we're going to go off of like Halloween themed type movies, I mean, things like, and you guys can argue me if you want, but like things like Ghostbusters or E.T. kind of counts in there. Yeah, and then even like as creepy as it was, I still liked things like Beetlejuice, which still kind of fit in that general mode.
I'll give it. Yeah.
That counts.
So, and then like, I mean, to go on the silly side, I liked Scream when we were younger. So, I mean, like,
Awesome.
Scream's a good movie, man.
Yeah, Scream's a fan.
I still watch it to this day. To be honest with you.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, I think I'm taking a little bit of a different approach there, but because I did not watch any of the hardcore horror movies, and I didn't really go for like major, like, I guess if it wasn't really a popular thing, it probably wasn't really outside of that mold. But I mean, any of those I would definitely put on that list, and I think that they still are probably movies that hold up for the most part too. So
Scream in my opinion is like top tier horror.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I love that movie. So
yeah, that movie's fantastic, and all the other ones you listed too are great, fun horror-esque. I think they're great for like kids to get like their feet wet as far as horror, like Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh my god, it's still creepy if I think about it.
Oh yeah, it was just on recently. I love those movies. Yeah, no, those are all totally perfectly legit Halloween horror like movies, hands down, in my opinion.
For sure.
Yeah, and I don't know if I can like say I have a favorite out of any of them, but I mean, like, I enjoy something different out of all of those. So
right.
I'm just gonna go with those. So I mean, at least I'm hopefully adding something.
No, yeah.
I mean, I don't have a specific favorite like horror movie. I love a ton of them. Yeah. I just shared the one that got underneath my skin. I have certain Halloween movies, but like, you know, there's other ones too that I don't even know if you consider them movies. To me, I call them specials. You know, back in the day when we were kids, when they had specials, you know, seasonal specials, like one of my, I laugh. I'm sure they still do, but I don't see them anymore on TV. But like one of my favorites is Garfield's Halloween Treat or whatever.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
From like 1985. I found it like on
one of the Snoopy ones.
Yep, I had the Snoopy one on DVD. I actually
Charlie Brown.
I found like Garfield's Halloween like on VHS at like when someone was selling it. I picked it up. Like, but you can find that one is on YouTube to watch.
Yeah, you got Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Yeah, Garfield's Halloween Adventure. Yeah, Ichabod. Yeah.
As I say, for me, what's interesting is like my things that I actually watch on Halloween though are not like horror or Halloween movies. They're like thrillers, so that's why I didn't throw them out there. I always watch like a marathon of like Alfred Hitchcock movies, like the old black and white, like creepy.
Psycho.
Those were
yeah.
Those are like technically horror movies, I guess.
I look at it this way: anything that gets you in the mood for Halloween is like legit.
Oh yeah,
heck yeah.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, like you describing that. I mean, there's like the specials. Obviously, I've talked about Disney's Halloween Treat growing up. Like my poor parents, like they rented that VHS from the local grocery store so many times. I think they asked my parents if they just wanted to give it to me. Like that was like the only thing I watched as a kid was Disney's Halloween Treat.
That was a good show, man.
Yeah, it was a cool compilation of stuff. But like, absolutely. I think anything that gets you in the mood for fall, Halloween, like is legit. That's how I look at it.
Heck yeah.
So you're not going to crap on me when I say that Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies?
That's one of mine too, Tim.
Let me talk about this
all the time. It's not a Christmas movie.
All right, that's my only question because, like, honestly, I don't remember it that much. To me, I have always labeled it as a Christmas movie.
It's not. Is there Christmas in it? Yes, but it starts off in Halloween Town.
Sure. And no, I'm not going to crap on anybody. I might give you a little bit of a ribbon because I don't care much for that movie. But like, yeah, if you legit like that movie and it's like a Halloween movie, like me, hey, more people that dig Halloween, the happier I am.
For sure.
Oh yeah. So I have two Halloween movies that are just my favorite, and it kind of goes back to my nostalgia. So obviously, Nightmare Before Christmas is one of them. My other favorite from when I was a kid was Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely, Tim.
Oh my god.
That one's so good. I think I have that on DVD too.
You should. Everybody should.
Yeah, I think I might have it somewhere.
God, now if we're tripping hard down nostalgia lane, I gotta say I do remember. I'm just gonna like stand like on my like microphone box all day about Halloween today, apparently. But like, I remember like looking through my candy as a kid, right? Like you talk about Ernest Scared Stupid being on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like we had the television on. I must have been like 9, maybe. And all I remember back in the day was like watching this like these kids fight monsters. And I remember like them fighting like the Wolfman and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, like this movie's awesome. And it wasn't until I got older I found out what that movie was and I bought it. And if we're talking about Halloween movies, I have to throw this in there. I totally forgot about it till now, but it's still one of my favorites, is Monster Squad.
Yes.
Monster Squad is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Like,
that's a good.
You know what? Yeah. It's like a good like PG-13, like it's got the universal monsters like, Dracula, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Wolfman. I believe it's 1985 is when it came out. But absolutely just a blast to watch.
It's a good one, man.
Yeah.
And I got to throw a note. I don't know if Tim was there or not, but Chris's dad took us to see Sleepy Hollow. That's one of I watched like 4 movies on Halloween before I go do what I got to do. Nightmare Before Christmas, Sleepy Hollow, Ernest Scared Stupid, and Hocus Pocus. Every year, I watch those 4 movies.
I was there when we saw Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah,
that was a great movie.
I don't think I've seen it since the day we saw it in theaters.
Holy shit!
Dude, I watch it like almost every year. Every year.
I'm absolutely floored.
I mean, I don't see these kind of movies that often. So
I mean, that's fair. I don't even think so much. I mean, I could label it as like a Halloween horror. I mean, obviously it's a horror movie, but like, I just think as a good, enjoyable Burton movie, like because I'm not a huge Burton fan. I mean, I enjoy some of his stuff, but like, I really do enjoy Sleepy Hollow. And it's just funny. I mean, I must have seen it, I mean, gosh, that movie's what, almost
99?
Yeah, 99. So yeah, 21 years old. Oh boy, do I feel old now. But anyways, like I must have seen it like 10, 15, 20 times since then.
Oh yeah.
It just makes me chuckle that you're like, I saw it in the theaters with you guys 21 years ago.
Yeah, you brought up Burton. Edward Scissorhands is another one I watch every year almost. Love that movie.
The one that freaked us out, like I remember with all of the girls from our class growing up, I made everybody watch The Witches. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Oh God!
I haven't seen that one yet. No.
Carrie, that's on Disney Plus right now. That movie is pure nightmare material for children. Angelica Houston terrifies me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never mind. That's one I did watch. I thought you were talking about the one that came out.
Oh my God. I remember. Oh, Carrie. God, jeez. I remember watching that as a kid and getting the crap scared out of me.
That one. I love that movie. That's a good one, Carrie. Nice.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Thank you.
1990. Angelica Houston and a bunch of other people I don't remember.
God, that was a good movie, man. Shit. Thanks for reminding me, Carrie. I'm going to watch that.
I'm probably going to watch it after this movie, I think. Or after this podcast.
Yeah.
I think, maybe. I don't know. It's on Disney Plus, I believe.
Yeah, I think it is.
Straight nightmare material.
Well, with all these movies we listed, I feel like the one movie we didn't list is the one we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, one of Chris's all-time favorite movies.
That's true.
Yeah, so at the request of our horror movie connoisseur, the first horror movie that we're going to give the on second watch treatment is another cult classic from the crazy mind of John Carpenter, and that's 1980s American supernatural horror thriller film, The Fog. I know Dana is so excited to explore another John Carpenter movie.
Hold on to your pants. It's about to get real.
Hold on to your butts.
What's that one? What's that from that one movie? Hold on to your halo. It's about to get biblical. Wasn't that movie? The movie Legion or whatever?
I think so.
Oh God, what a shitty movie!
That was another one me and Portray saw together.
Anyways, yes, The Fog.
But, The Fog. This is back in John Carpenter's wheelhouse. I don't know. I mean, Big Trouble is Big Trouble. This is back. This is what John Carpenter's made of. Is taking a pretty basic plot point and turning it into a horror movie and doing it with the shoestringiest of budgets ever. This movie had a budget of about $1 million.
My God.
Wow.
This is back in the 80s. So $1 million was it's not chump change back in the 80s, but for a movie, that's nothing.
Yep.
And you compare that to what was Big Trouble? That was
oh gosh, it was huge.
Let me click back. It was a $25 million budget, and it made like $11 million in the box office. So a little different with The Fog here. So with a $1.1 around $1 million budget, They made $21 million in the box office. It's often regarded as a very underrated, often skipped over horror movie, but most people that have seen it and kind of rank it up in their horror movie classics, it's always going to be called out as one of their favorite horror films.
Yep.
And I think I was trying to go back to our previous episodes. Chris, I think you've brought this movie up 5 times.
Probably, yeah. I could definitely. I will champion this movie, like you said. Like, it is a blast to watch. Is it super scary? No. But is it fun? Yeah, absolutely. It came 2 years after, the original Halloween. But it's a ghost story. And I always enjoy like ghost stories. I like something a little bit. I get tired I get a little burned out of, the super monster, the slasher serial killers, I love horror. I do not care much for the super graphic stuff like Hostel. I don't find that entertaining. So when someone's like, I got a ghost story and it's like kind of creepy, kind of fun, I'm like, cool, a little bit different. Let's watch it. And that's like The Fog checks all those boxes.
Yeah, right now on IMDb, last I checked, it was a 6.8. So that's still holding pretty good for a 1980s film.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, and remember too, like it came 2 years after Halloween, and it has Jamie Lee Curtis, Adrian Barbeau, Tom Atkins. There's quite a decent amount of people in it.
There is.
And I mean, they did try to rejuvenate it, if you will, back in 2005 with that absolutely god-awful remake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to even, it's just like, that thing happened, and then it should be buried right next to, like, the Atari ET video game, and never spoken about, like, ever.
Well, I did look that movie up because I was curious. And, I mean, globally it made $46 million. And it stands on IMDb with a whopping 3.7.
Yeah, it wasn't very good at all. Yeah,
it started off okay, and then like I haven't seen it in forever, and then just like tail spun into like this like stupid like love interest thing, and like this weird like weird history with all. I was like, what? Just it's a ghost story.
Yeah, I had to know, so I read the plot and the rundown and what happens at the end of the movie for that version of it, and it's just awful. So, anyway, that's why we're not doing that film. We're talking about the classic.
Yes, please. Thank you.
The classic, The Fog. All right. So, I have some good news and some bad news. A trick or treat, if you will. We are going to play Mad Libs again.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted. I'm just kidding.
Mad Libs is great. What are you talking about?
I'm messing around.
So we're gonna have fun with that. The trick, the bad news is we're not gonna play over under this time.
Oh snap! What?
The reason why is I searched high and low for questions I could ask about this film, and I couldn't find anything that was worth a damn. Because there's no language. The amount of people that die it's in the plot of the film. So I can't.
And that's what makes it hilarious. This movie is actually rated R. And there's like, and I'm not gonna go into further. Yeah, and it's funny because I think like there's like minimum language, if any. Like there's like minimum gore. Like I said, it's a ghost story, but yet somehow it got slapped with an R rating.
Man, yeah, because I was searching high and low for language. There's no F-bombs. I think there's calling someone an asshole.
Yep.
But that's about it. So I guess let's let the vulgarity fly in Mad Libs or something. Well, hold on. Let me rephrase that.
You should rephrase that.
Yeah. Let's keep it at a PG-13 R-ish at most, but kind of keep it at PG-13 level.
Okay.
Not okay. NC-17 level spaz.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So let's jump into some Mad Libs because I, just like last time, just took the plot rundown from IMDb and replaced a bunch of words, the different adjectives and nouns. So let's give this a whirl and see if it's as humorous as I think it's going to be, because I think it's going to get a little awkward. So let's have some fun. Now, let's first, I need an adjective from anybody.
Spoopy. Not spooky, spoopy.
Wow, we were right there already.
Yep, I'm ready.
Wow.
Lock and load, okay.
So, S-P-O-P-P-Y? Or S-P-O-O-P-Y? What am
That is correct.
Cool.
I just want to make you say it out loud, Tim.
Thanks. I'm gonna change the rules of this game.
Nah.
I need a city and a state.
City and a state? Does it have to be like the city in the state, or going to be anything?
I don't make the rules, man.
Hey, man, I'm just asking questions. All right. Okay.
San Francisco, California, done.
Oh, that's boring.
Boring.
Lame.
All right, pick something else then.
Columbus, Ohio.
Get out of here.
Bismarck, North Dakota.
There we go. Perfect.
Bismarck.
Population 5.
Yeah.
I honestly have no idea. I'm sure it's like my cup of tea. It's like nice and open with mountains, and I would love to move there probably.
Yeah,
Lots of flannel.
Oh,
Yeah.
lots of flannel. Sign me up right now.
All right, one more adjective.
Obnoxious.
I think she was thinking of me.
No. Good God.
Do we have another adjective as well?
You need 2 of them?
Yeah, why not?
Repulsive.
Did you say repulsive?
Going for it.
She did.
Yes.
She is thinking about
Now
it.
she's talking about something else.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Wow, I really pissed you off last time we did this.
No.
Oh,
I
this
still
is
love
the,
you, man.
She's just jealous of all the pizza you have.
I am jealous of your pizza because I didn't eat dinner, so I'm hungry.
Hungry like the wolf.
So this is the perfect next to ask is I need one of the On Second Watch hosts.
Carrie.
Oh yeah, if one of us is gonna die, it's me. Throw me in there.
Yep. You're going down swinging.
Yep.
All right. Now I need a proper noun.
Anybody?
Oh god.
Oreo.
Wow.
I'm really obviously hungry. Sorry.
Dana's really hungry. This is like food-related Mad Libs.
How about a person proper noun? Or I can go with Oreo, whatever.
I feel like Oreo adds a little bit of, just let the cookie crumble, Tim.
God damn it.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
How about a past tense verb?
Exasperated.
Okay.
Just things just pop into my mind, man. What? Jeez.
Did you say cheese?
Oh yeah.
Did you say steak?
Just kidding.
Mistake? I said mistake. Well, now I'm all excited. You ever park your bike in an airplane hangar?
You ever drop a toothpick in the volcano?
Oh, God, that movie's so bad. And in case anyone is curious, the movie we are referencing is
Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo.
Yeah, the classic. Yeah, Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. Thanks, Rob Schneider.
I don't know if I want to keep going here.
Oh, you do. I want you to keep going.
All right, fine. Noun me, bitches.
Ass.
I mean, it is PG-13.
That counts. How about another noun?
Wood. I'm in my basement. Give me a break. I'm looking at the wood pillars.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dear God. How about another noun?
Tent.
That was way too quick.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no.
Amazing.
I need 2 more nouns.
Oh, you shouldn't have asked.
I have to.
Foot.
Pizza.
All right, pizza foot, yeah. All right, thanks, guys. You've heard of Pizza the Hut, now we have Pizza the Foot.
Oh no.
We should watch that movie too.
Yes, we should.
Capture the
Spaceballs
stunt
is definitely on the list. I don't remember when this was, but we decided on Spaceballs, and then I started prepping for it, and then we pivoted. Shocking.
Wasn't something coming out, and we were like, "Oh, sweet, we're gonna do that." And then with like COVID and stuff, it got delayed, and then things got lost in the shuffle. I think.
That probably sounds right. COVID messes up everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it right now. Spaceballs is listed out on my list of movies that I started prepping for. So
good. That's a classic.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. I need a plural noun.
Ooh. Turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
You should have said bunnies.
No, man. Turtles.
Turtle.
I suggest you go watch the I Like Turtles YouTube video.
Yes, you should.
Never.
I think it was during Halloween, too.
Good. Yes, it had to have been because,
Wasn't he a zombie or something?
yeah, he was dressed as a zombie, so yeah, it's perfect.
Perfect.
And sticking with the nouns, I need a plural noun.
Come on, guys.
Oh God.
Women.
Oh, no.
Women better rule the world by the end of this Mad Lib, or you're in trouble for that.
I don't give a shit. Not the first time.
Spaz was like, I got pizza, man. I don't give a rip.
Yeah, I really don't.
I'm so hungry. Stop talking about pizza.
Oh,
I haven't had lunch or dinner.
All I want is Oreos and like pizza apparently now.
Oh man, I got some potato hamburger buns. So good.
What are you doing with that? With the pizza? You gonna put the pizza in the hamburger buns? You gonna have yourself a pizza burger?
Nah, I'm. Ooh,
yeah, right.
Great.
Yeah. Don't doubt me.
Oh.
Actually, no, you got to do it the other way. You use the pizza slices as the buns with the burger.
Yeah, that's a good call right there.
Exactly.
I'll save the potato buns for later.
Yeah, right. Do it for like something like boring, but take the pizza, use them as the buns with the burger. But be healthy. Do a turkey burger.
Please, my cholesterol. I don't even know.
We just talk about this. I've never done this. I say it as a theory. I've never put this to the test.
Sure you haven't. If anybody on Earth has done it, I trust that it's you.
Honestly, I mean, where would I be? Would I have a choice between hamburgers and pizza? Where this place is, it sounds magical.
Dude, there's a I don't know if they still do it, but there was a place out by you in Fenton that did it.
It was like a buffet?
No, it was it was a restaurant, and they
they actually made a pizza burger like
that? Yeah.
What they call it, the Widowmaker?
I don't know. I think it was called Pizza Burger, but
Jesus Christ, that sounds terrible. Like, I mean, does it sound funny in theory? Totally off tangent now. But now I'm really concerned about people eating this on a daily basis. That sounds extremely unhealthy.
Well, it sounds amazing to me. I would try it, but I don't know if they do it anymore. This was like 5 or 6 years ago.
Probably they've had to shut it down because of all the cardiac arrests.
Worth it.
Anyways. On our new podcast, Pizza and Burgers.
I was going to say this is like a callback to when we first started out, where we just started talking about food nonstop.
It actually is.
Food Spaz and Chris would eat.
Yeah.
Food mashups.
I don't want to hear that.
What? You don't want to hear that? Like what?
I don't want to hear you guys eating.
No, we're not eating. We're talking about eating.
We're talking about eating. Come on, it's one of the things we love to do. To talk about eating.
We talk about
food. Make you hungry? Like you're not going to end up eating while talking about eating?
No.
Oh God.
This is work for me, so I don't eat while I'm working.
I guess we should reel it back in a little bit here. I guess we should talk about movies. As much as I enjoy pizza and burgers, possibly at the same time.
So as a reminder, let's keep this R at the most. I need a verb.
Flexing.
All right. One more verb.
Oogling.
How about a noun?
All right, I'm done. I already did 2.
Sock.
Oh
God! I
just love it. Just like right at sock, not socks. One singular sock.
Well, you didn't say plural noun to
Exactly.
It's true.
It's not.
Fair enough.
All right, let's. I need 2 adjectives.
Chubby.
Scintillating.
Chubby, and what was it?
Scintillating.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely
Chubby
terrific. To chubby, scintillating. Gotta go update my Tinder profile.
Oh, God.
Hey man, just get a template for a profile and we'll Mad Libs the shit out of it.
At this point in time in my life, that sounds like it would be better traction than what I got now. So we might do that.
My God! All right, one more now and we're done. We're done.
Mahogany. It's very woodsy down in my basement. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's a beautiful basement. My parents have a nice rustic theme, and it's just and I keep thinking of Anchorman, and it smells of rich mahogany.
All right, you guys ready for this? Because I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I better. I'm seated. Let's do this.
All right. Our Mad Libs for the Fog. As the centennial of the spoopy town of Bismarck, North Dakota approaches, obnoxious activity begins to occur at midnight. 100 years ago, the repulsive leper Kari
Oh, that made my day.
Shut up, Chris.
No. 100 years ago, the repulsive leper Kari bought the clipper ship Oreo and exasperated with her ass.
Oh my God.
This is terrible.
Oh, that exasperated ass, it'll get you.
Well, I would name a ship Oreo, so that tracks out.
Yeah, I can actually see that.
Yeah.
Exasperated with her ass to form the Wood Colony.
Oh God. No.
It doesn't even make sense.
That's okay. However, while sailing through a thick tent,
Oh God.
Yeah.
The thickest.
they were deliberately misguided by a foot on shore, steering the course of the ship toward the pizza and crashing it against the turtles.
Fucking turtles.
I knew they'd get you.
I want my pizza.
While the town's women prepare to flex,
Ah,
victim of this heinous crime that the town's founders committed, oogling from the sock to claim retribution. That doesn't make sense. It's okay.
it's all right.
Under the cover of the chubby, scintillating mahogany, they carry out their vicious attacks, searching for what is rightfully theirs.
Wow.
And scene.
I'm just going to throw it out there. We've talked about how I eat my candy, how I'm going to eat Twizzlers, and now apparently I'm like exasperating with my ass. I'm just throwing it out there. Like,
Right?
it's not fun to be me.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Kari.
Carrie's got a lot going on over there.
I really do.
I still love you.
Love you too.
You bring a certain element to this podcast, that's for sure.
Yeah, like leprosy.
With that exasperated ass.
That's right.
Oh my god.
And there we have it.
Yep.
Our Mad Libs.
Woo.
So, Dana, you have not seen this movie, correct?
No. What would make you think I've seen it?
Just like, no, God, why would you ask that? God, oh.
She said that like you're a fucking idiot, Tim.
No, like, I mean, no joke. Like, I've not seen really anything in the horror realm. Like, this is not like my normal mode of watching movies. You know, the 5 that I've actually seen.
Right.
So, it's not.
Carrie, have you seen it?
A really long time ago, but yes.
All right, so Dana and myself, we have not seen this movie. At least, so with that Mad Libs, does that make sense to you, Dana? You got an understanding of what this is all about?
No, but we'll figure it out.
An exasperated ass makes a bunch of fog.
I just heard a lot about food, and I was hungry. So
she's got her mindset on one thing right now, and that's food.
Yep.
I am really nervous for when we stop this podcast. What's going to happen?
Man, you're going to have no food left in the house. She's going to eat everything, dude.
Oh.
Either that or she's going to go to nothing's open anymore. So I guess, yeah, you're screwed. You're going to be making s'mores.
Oh, man.
Oh, well, darn it. I wasn't thinking that, but now I am. Thanks, Dan.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Well, for those that have seen this, let's. When was the last time you guys saw it? I know Kari, you said a long time ago. I mean, are we talking 90s or?
I think right around the time it was either late high school or early college. So it's been like almost 20 years probably.
Okay. Spaz, Chris?
I've seen this movie one time, and that was at, probably 5th or 6th grade at Portrait's Milford House. That's how long it's been.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So, Chris, I'm assuming you've seen this more than once.
My first time, like I really recall, is like watching it with my dad in our other house. And it was on TV, or it was yeah, it was on TV, and we sat and watched it and stuff. And my dad talked about how much he enjoyed it and stuff back in the day, and it became one of my favorites. I absolutely loved it, and then I ended up buying it, I think, as a Christmas gift for him on Blu-ray. I've seen it a handful of times.
So not a ton of times, but just enough to.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, it's one of my favorite movies, but I don't bust out like a ton, if you will. It's not like an annual thing. I think I've seen it probably about 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. Like I said, it's got a real hard nostalgia factor for me, because it was like one of the movies like my dad really likes. And my dad's not a big horror fan, so I was like pretty floored when he's like, "Oh, I love this movie." I was like, "Wait, what?" And it's kind of what we talked about earlier. It's not graphic. It's not, it's a fun John Carpenter ghost story. So I think it has a little bit of a wider appeal.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, it's like he really enjoyed it. I thought it was a blast. I mean, for being, 1980, geez, 40 years old, I still think the movie holds up well, and it's got that sweet, sweet Carpenter soundtrack. So,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to that alone.
So, that would be the only question I could come up with for over under. It was like, how many times do you hear that hard synth score from John Carpenter?
The answer is not enough.
Hey. Oh well. All right. Well, so I like I normally do, I searched the interwebs for some nostalgia, asked around. I joined, I think, 15 different horror groups that were on Facebook. There's a lot of horror groups, a lot of horror fans.
Yep.
And asked questions like, what do you guys think of The Fog? What's your nostalgia for it? And what are your favorite scenes and quotes and things like that? I got no responses.
Awesome.
So that was a lot of effort for nothing. However, someone on Twitter by the name of Selena did respond and said, and I quote, "My bros made me watch The Fog during a very foggy night. Then they picked me up and threw me outside, locked the door, and told me the pirates are coming."
Yeah, that seems like what brothers would do.
I said that seems fair.
Yeah. She said, I was probably 12 at the time, and I've been plotting my revenge ever since. So I think they have it coming.
Yeah.
She could just buy them copies of the 2005 remake.
There it is.
Yeah, that itself is a horror.
Yeah, that's some revenge.
That's nightmare material right there for how bad it is.
Yeah. So, Selena, thank you for humoring us and sharing that bit. I thought that was humorous, and I think everyone has their sibling moment or something, their friend moment of messing with them, especially after a horror movie. That's always a prime time.
Mm-hmm.
But if anyone else wants to share nostalgia for the movies going forward, think about it. We got Hocus Pocus coming up, and all 4 of you said this is in at least your top list of Halloween movies, and I've never seen it. So if you want to share your nostalgia for this movie before everyone kills me, Facebook and Twitter is where it's at, or you can go to oswpodcast.com and actually leave us a little recording. I got a cool little microphone icon on the screen. You can record right from your browser, whether it's your smartphone or computer. Love to hear from you, and we'll share it on our next episode. And then we have a couple shout outs that I wanted to give to some awesome listeners and supporters that have bought us some Twizzlers on Ko-fi. Twizzlers are officially unofficial sponsor. First, we have someone by the name of Ben Birdperson, who not only supported us, but I took a quick look at their Ko-fi feed, and I mean, they're a serial giver. Their entire feed is them just giving to a bunch of creators, illustrators, cosplayers, illustrators. It's just really cool to see someone just that supportive of other people, and they came across us and sponsored us and gave us some Twizzlers. So they're extremely generous. So thank you, Ben, for the love and the support. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you.
Next up is Derek, who you may have heard in our How Would Sean Bean Have Died episode for the other guys. Derek found it necessary to buy us some Twizzlers, even though he gave us his labor for the other guys for free. So, hey, if he wants to pay us, I'm not going to say no. Thanks for the Twizzlers, Derek.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Derek.
Eric.
That was a fun episode. If no one has heard our Sean Bean episodes, they're a lot of fun. Derek was great. I think he should take over hosting the show. I'm gonna step out and let him take over.
Derek would be awesome.
He would. And finally, we have Nigel, who is the actual founder of Ko-fi. He bought us some Twizzlers, so thank you, Nigel. And he's actually been one of our biggest supporters since we started. And since we set up our Ko-fi page, he's always been contributing, and I mean, not only just helping us out financially, giving us our Ko-fi membership, but he also made us part of the ambassador program so we can help shape and grow the platform, especially for other podcasters. So huge shout out to him. Thank you, not only for supporting us, but giving us the platform of Ko-fi to help grow and support our podcast, and obviously all the other illustrators, cosplayers as well. Go make a free account on Ko-fi and find ways of micro-funding your own creativity. It's a lot of fun. And we wouldn't be here without their support. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And in a final note, that if anyone else wants a shout out in our next episode or an opportunity to join us for a recording of How Would Sean Bean Have Died, you could go to our page at ko-fi.com/movie and not only fuel our Twizzler addiction, but get a chance to join us for some fun on How Would Sean Bean Have Died. And again, Twizzlers is officially our unofficial sponsor. And I'm going to keep saying that until they respond to me on Twitter.
Come on, Twizzlers. Or whoever makes Twizzler.
Hershey.
There you go. Come on, Hershey. Let's go.
Let's do this.
All right. So with that, I mean, Chris, is there anything you want us to know about this movie going in? I mean, I've not seen it. Dana's not seen it.
This is your baby, Grin.
Yeah. I mean, what do you have for us?
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to spoil it because, you've already read the synopsis of it. We all know it was directed by John Carpenter. I feel like it's more fun if you went in blind, because like Dana doesn't know. She doesn't know if she's expecting, another Big Trouble in Little China, or is she expecting, a movie like Halloween, or maybe a blend of the two. Who knows? It could be off the wall. It could be super serious. Could it be super scary? None of you guys know except for like Spaz and me.
And me.
And Kari. And her exasperated ass. So the three of us know what it's about. So, but anyways, I don't know. I would just just take it in stride. It's 40 years old. I think it still holds up well. I mean, obviously, I think what they did special effects wise was pretty cool for the limited budget. It's just it's a fun ghost story. Get some popcorn, kick back, don't think about it too much, and just kind of enjoy it.
I will enjoy this.
I hope so.
You can't hate all of the John Carpenter movies there, Dana. Just one.
I didn't say I would. No, I fully expect it's just one. So I'm not worried about this.
Yeah.
Oh no! If we go into some of the other ones, I expect there's more. They Live.
Dude, that's a.
I like it. Do you think Dana's gonna like it?
She might.
I mean, he's got Rowdy Piper.
Oh no, I'm thinking the wrong one. Never mind. She'd hate that movie.
Yeah, right.
So I just have to ask: is this kind of similar to how somebody said that I would never watch The Boys and then I would absolutely hate it, and then they were totally wrong.
Yeah, we're crushing that series.
Oh wow,
That's a good fucking series, man.
It is. I'm
Mhm.
absolutely. I'm gobsmacked that you enjoy it.
I love it.
I was going to be hit or miss for you, but I didn't know which one of those two it was going to be.
I like it. I haven't stopped watching it.
All right.
It was Tim that made me watch a baking show in between. I'm just going to say that.
There is nothing wrong with delightful baking.
Yeah,
shows.
there really isn't.
You know what? I like baking shows, but what we watched was like weird. So
All right, you know what? I'm sorry. I was searching Hulu trying to find something lighthearted and whatever, and it was not good.
What did you do?
What'd you watch? Which one?
God, it was.
it was like this grocery store thing. I don't even know what it was.
Guy's Grocery Store?
It was
No,
it was
it was-
like like that, but it was like the baking version of it with the guy from Ace of Cakes. He hosted.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
I don't want to talk about it, guys. I don't want to talk about it.
Ace of Cake. That's Duff Goldman.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow,
that guy.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what any of this is.
See, we legit watch baking shows. We know who these people are a little bit too. So
I only watch holiday baking shows because, me.
Halloween
There's a really-
Wars, man. It's super
There's
good.
a really cool Halloween one on Netflix, if it's still there, I believe. I think it's called. It was only on for a season. She's really cool. She's on Instagram and like YouTube. I think I came across her on Reddit. It's Christine McDonald.
That name
Okay.
sounds.
so we're gonna probably watch this because we watch all baking shows.
But it's got like what's really cool is it's The Curious Creations of Christine McConnell, and it's from 2018. There's like one season, but it's got like a Muppets style to it too. There's like, but it's like spooky. She does really awesome, like she bakes these amazing like creepy like cakes and desserts and meals, and she decorates and stuff. She's super cool. But yeah, she's got a season on Netflix. You should check it out. And I think she has a YouTube channel now. I haven't checked it out or whatever. It's been a while, but I just remember her popping up on Reddit back in the day, and her stuff is just like awesome. Like if you're getting ready for like the Halloween season and stuff, it's fun. And the kids can watch it too. Like the thing on Netflix, it's like made for families.
I'm in.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and it's baking. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Nailed It to come back.
I can't wait for that to come back.
Has anyone else watched that show on Netflix?
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
It's probably the best. We're going off on a tangent. It's probably the best baking show I've ever seen in my life because they basically try to get awful bakers to complete extravagant cakes and desserts in a time frame that makes absolutely no sense. And it's just funny to see what they end up doing. It's so bad. It makes me
I've
laugh.
never laughed. I mean, I laugh so hard at that show. It's awesome.
I will have to check that out. I have not watched a ton of shows like that on Netflix. My rotation has been like The Boys and like YouTube channels I watch, like dudes building cabins and stuff, because that's it's awesome.
This
All right,
checks out.
like I watch the cooking channels like Babish. Everyone's familiar with Babish on YouTube and stuff. But there's a really awesome like Canadian show called My Self Reliance, where this dude is just like building amazing stuff with like hand tools out in the woods, and I'm like, I want to be there. I want to be out in the middle of the woods. This sounds amazing. Let's go. So it's calming to watch. It's enjoyable, and you learn a lot.
Yeah. Well, teach
Whatever,
them, I guess.
whatever. Don't judge me.
All I can do is laugh,
I'm gonna go build myself a cabin in the woods away from
laugh, and
everyone.
shake my head.
Shut up, Wicked Tuna.
Yeah, right. 18 seasons later of the dudes catching fish.
Dude, I wish there was 18 seasons. Disney Plus is messing me up, man. They still haven't put the new seasons out yet. Pissed off. But the new Mandalorian's coming out soon, which looks hopefully it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
That'll be good. Oh, and there's also tons of stuff coming, obviously, on Hulu, Netflix, Prime, you name it, for Halloween, and Shudder. Shudder's got a boatload of stuff coming.
Oh, I roll.
Whatever. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. So, I mean, unfortunately, with the format of our show, the fact that we do pre-watch and post-watch, we can only cover so much. So, obviously, we're doing The Fog right now. And we got Hocus Pocus coming up, and there's only so many weeks in October, so that's kind of where we're limited as far as our movie reviews can go. I don't think we're going to be able to sneak in another one, but I'm planning on having a lot of Halloween fun on Twitter and engaging and asking a bunch of questions and sharing some stuff. So if you need your on second watch fix with Halloween, that's where I'll be to bring us back on topic.
Reeling us back in.
That's right. So, getting into our nostalgia scores for this movie, I think I want to hear you guys first before Dana and I give our first watch score based off what we think it's going to be. Spaz, you saw it one time. Where are you thinking your nostalgia's at for this movie?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Good 7. All right.
Yeah, because I read over the plot a little bit just to try to get my memory working again, and didn't really work out that well. But I remember.
Wait, your memory doesn't work?
No, my memory is absolutely terrible. But from basically everything I remember, it's an enjoyable watch. It's fun. Everything basically what Chris said is why I'm giving it a 7, and hopefully it stays that way or higher after I watch it again.
It better go up or I'll cut you.
Okay. There's the threats.
There it is. Now give me your pizza.
Oh, pizza.
No,
it's my pizza.
You're welcome.
All right. Carrie, how about you?
Oh, God, I feel like Chris is going to murder me. Oh, no.
Crush your Oreo ship.
Dang, I'll give you leprosy.
That's okay.
Let's see. Okay, so ranked against the other things, when I saw it, I didn't like horror films because I was a giant baby. So I'm going to start low and hopefully be pleasantly re-surprised, I guess. And oh God, Chris, don't kill me. I almost don't want to say the number out loud.
It's okay. You live in California.
Just say enthusiastic like you did the whatever it was.
Mildly enthusiastic 4.5.
Oh, I think Chris just had a heart attack.
Taken was a 5.
It hurts on the inside.
Oh, Chris has a heart attack.
You see, Carrie says 4.5, but I know what she truly wants to say is probably like a 2.5.
Yeah,
right.
So true. Like, honestly, on the scale, like, I like it. I remember I liked it, but it was just, like, not for me.
Just give your honest opinion then. It's okay.
No, I think, honestly, like, now that I'm not a giant baby, I'm going to go with a 4.5.
I was going to say, don't skew the numbers based on, like, whatever you're doing.
Your guts.
Yeah, right? Did you say you just lowered it to a 4? Is that what you did?
I totally did. I already lowered it to a 4.
There we go. Just got to be honest, even if it means I don't talk to you ever again in your life.
By the time this podcast is over, it's going to be at a 1.
Yeah, right. It's going to be in the Reddit, and I'm just going to like lose it.
Yeah, it's going to be -4.
Yeah,
but it's Carrie's going to be enthusiastic though.
Enthusiastic negative.
Carrie's gonna send me a text after we're done. Like, can you change it to like a 1?
Yeah. Go tell Chris, and I'm like, I'm gonna do the math next podcast. Be like, that number doesn't add up for overall.
Yeah.
See, I could get it past Dan. Dan can't do math, but like, I trust that you would get it right.
Fuck you, Carrie.
Take your Oreo ship and shove it.
Oh man.
Well, Chris, let's why don't we balance that out a little bit? Where are you sitting?
Yeah, I'm on the other side of that spectrum. Over on the other side of that rainbow. I'm sitting at an 8.5.
Nice.
That's high.
Yes, I enjoy this movie very much, unlike some of us on this podcast.
Excuse me.
Dead to me. Dead to me.
That is your second highest score for nostalgia.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's my other one? I don't remember.
Indiana Jones.
Ah, yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
So ranks right up there. All right. Dana, what do you think? Knowing this is kind of like a ghost story, but that's it.
A little campfire tale.
So I'm gonna preface all of this with saying I had never heard of this movie until Chris started mentioning it during our podcast because you have mentioned it almost every single one.
I'm good at beating a dead horse.
No, that's okay. So, but knowing that I know nothing about it, and it's not normally a type of movie I would watch, I'm actually kind of hopeful for it. So this isn't going to make sense, but I'm going to give it a 5 because I know nothing about it, and I'm hoping it's going to go up. So I got to just go from there.
Better than Kari, so good job.
Yeah. Yep. That's not going to be a new tagline for the podcast. Better than Kari's answer.
Hey.
Enthusiastically.
But I mean, I should also say is I'm pretty sure I didn't like. If we're gonna go off the John Carpenter thing, I'm a little worried. You know,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm pretty sure I didn't give Big Trouble even a 5 at this point. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Once again,
Only Tim would know.
Big Trouble is it's a unique film, and you know it's pretty divided. I don't know. I've never met anyone that's like it's okay. It's like you either love it or you hate it. I mean, that's basically what it boils down to. So I totally understand that approach. Like,
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
I feel like this one's gonna be like something that I'll probably end up enjoying. So
it's reeled in.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah, it's reeled in compared to like Big Trouble. Like it's not off the wall.
I'm optimistic, so I expect that to change by the time I actually see it. I expect that score to go up.
Kari, that's awesome.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, I did not do that to be a jerk. I'm just saying.
No, Kari's sorry.
That's fine. I don't like your dog either, Kari.
Oh man.
Oh no, is there more puppies?
Kari's dog doesn't like the sound of my voice, apparently.
Every time Chris starts talking for a long period of time, my dog sits up. She's been sleeping this whole time. She sits up, she goes, and rolls over to the other side facing away from us.
Sounds like most dates I've been on. After I get done talking, it's like, check.
Awesome.
I have no control over the show anymore.
No, you don't. This is off the rails. I lost every minute of it.
You lost it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I lost as soon as Dana said she was hungry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I'm not hangry.
No,
you
not
gotta be
yet.
thankful for that.
It's coming.
I can't believe it, but I am definitely the hangry one in this group. For sure.
I think Tim would argue you.
Oh.
Have you forgotten who Chris Portray is?
I'm so hungry.
Actually, wait.
Chris is always hungry for one, and he's always angry. So he's the hangriest person I've ever known in my life.
It's not a healthy combination, I'll tell you that much.
There might be 3 of us that could fight for this title.
Yeah. I don't know if that would be safe to do. Just not eat for 10 hours and throw us into a room.
It's not a good idea.
Man, I would love a video.
I'd get my ass kicked.
I would record the shit out of that because that would be awesome.
I would just take it out on you, Spaz, just out of spite for recording.
I wouldn't be in there.
Spaz would be safely contained.
Well, I'd have to be able to see you guys, so it'd have to be a 2, the
what is it,
glass or whatever.
Like the zoo? What am I, behind 2 inches, 2 inches of plexiglass?
I don't think that,
You know what?
I think it needed to be thicker because you could break through that.
I'm thinking that the 3 of us would become absolute animals if we're all hangry at the same time. We need to just not.
I'm just going to Kool-Aid man it through that plexiglass after Spaz.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh no! I'm going to be grounded now.
I just get sad. So sad and pathetic. Everything is so dramatic.
I don't even know if that's hangry. That just sounds like had.
That's just you see my face and you want to punch it.
For me, that's hangry. That is as close to full on anger as I get.
I'm pretty sure I could flip a table if I'm hangry.
All I'm going to say is Tim's being really quiet because he doesn't want to embarrass me right now.
Oh,
I'll embarrass you.
But you should.
Yeah, he totally should.
So when Dana gets hangry, it is so bad that I think even after she eats, it takes about 3 days for her to return to normalcy.
This is totally accurate.
extremely dangerous for me to teeter into the hangry category. So I'm a little nervous because
You better get some food in her then.
Yeah, right. Seriously, if she hasn't eaten all day yet,
Get some pork up in this bitch.
Carrie, that was the best thing ever. Thank you.
oh, enjoy editing this one, Tim.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Mhm.
Thanks.
This podcast is brought to you by food.
Oh, the food.
Just food, generic food.
All right, so to finish off this nostalgia review,
About food.
so like I said, about food.
Tina, come get your dinner, you fat lard. God. I'm done.
I was just telling Dana yesterday that it's like, man, we need to do Napoleon Dynamite.
Wait, didn't I call you Tina and a fat lard right after?
You did. You did.
That would be my lowest score ever, and would stay.
Baz hates that movie.
It's so quotable.
That movie, I hate it.
It's getting pretty serious.
We need some movies that'll be ones though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
it can't
God.
just be me dragging us down.
Like once? Oh man. Like oof. I don't even know if I have a movie where I'm like, I hate it that much. It's a 1.
Jonah
If I
Hex.
had come around for Big Trouble, it would have definitely been like a 2 at best.
Jonah Hex, Chris Dunn. That
Yeah.
was a freaking 0.
Ooh, The Mummy with Tom
Oh,
Cruise.
that's yeah.
There you go. That's like a 1.
Well, Mummy 3, the third one.
Yeah, but the Yetis punt the dude through the
That is true. That is true. That is true.
the fact they replaced an entire character without saying anything.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have to do a podcast that's just about like shitty movies we all hate and just talk about how much. Yeah, we should do that. Not in particular one movie, just everybody's shittiest movies.
Yes,
We can.
we should.
I've seen a lot of bad
Sorry,
movies. Shitty movie Sunday reigns supreme during most of my life.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
there's a lot of bad movies on Netflix.
Yes, there is, Tim. Isn't there?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'll save that for the podcast.
No. You started this. Now, what kind of shitty movies did I watch on Netflix?
I don't even know what they were.
My like C-level movie Asian movies that I watch.
Yes.
Oh, God.
They're so
oddly
bad.
specific.
Yeah, no.
They're so bad. I would literally just leave the room and go sit somewhere else because I'm like, I can't even be in the same room as this crap.
Wow.
Uh-oh, Tim, get the food. Seriously, she's getting her.
Right? Did you hear it?
I'm not angry yet.
No, that's honestly he throws on the movie without getting any food.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll put her over the top.
Over the top.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
That's like actually a good movie, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trust me, guys, I'm not hangry yet.
No.
So
It'll
my
be like a
score,
flip of the switch.
my score
I was gonna
of the
say.
fall. So I'm gonna trust in John Carpenter because I enjoy Halloween, and I think he made it with like $100,000 or something insane.
Mhm.
The fact that this was a $1 million budget in his wheelhouse, let's just do the story, let's just do it right. I have faith that it's just a good classic horror film from John Carpenter's space. So I'm going to lean on it a little bit. I'll say 7.
All right.
So I'm going to go with a 7 because if I'm balancing it out, 5 is just middle of the road. Obviously, we got 9s and 10s are like the best. I have faith that it's a good movie. It's going to get me in the mood for Halloween. This is, here we are, the time of the year. Even though it's a little different with COVID, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for some celebration, some fun, Halloween fun. So I think this is going to do it. I was reading more because I was trying to do some over-under and just get a general sense of this movie. And, the plot is what the plot is. And it just sounds just like a good old-fashioned, like you said, a ghost story. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it all plays out. Not looking for something that's going to be like a jump scare craziness You know, but hey, you know, I think it's just going to be just a good dread ghost story that I'm looking forward to, and I have faith that it's going to deliver that.
Because you got to have faith, baby.
There it is.
No.
Thanks,
Oh
Chris.
yes. Oh yes.
Thanks, Chris. Was that Limp Bizkit's version or?
I'll hurt you out just for saying that. How dare you? How dare you insult him like that?
George Michael.
Yes.
Sorry.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was my bad. My bad. Sorry. But did you do it all for the nookie?
God,
Ding, ding, ding,
no.
ding, ding. Because you're gonna skin your ass raw.
God.
Please make it stop. Why are all these lyrics coming back to me? Why is early high school coming back to me?
I'm just going to keep rolling.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Oh,
So it's all those chocolate starfish in that hot dog flavored water.
Yes,
Oh, no.
There it is. There it is.
Wah 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 wah. Oh, I hate myself.
We hate you too.
Yeah. I'm not the one that brought it up though. Spaz is the one that decided to release 1999.
But you sang Faith, and I was just asking you a question.
Yeah, you ruined it. I mean, George Michael's it was a classic, and you had to go and bring in the Limp Bizkit remake.
Well, when it came out, we all liked it.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We tolerated
That
shit.
is bullcrap, Chris. You liked the shit out of it.
I did not.
You did too. You're the one that showed me it when it came out.
I mean, Tim showed me. Tim just did that.
Oh, Tim. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tim showed us.
Yeah, it was me.
After he had his System of a Down CD stuck in his stupid
Dude,
player.
how
He
did-
still has it stuck.
So do I. Tim, so do I.
How do I own disorder?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just handle the toxicity. Toxicity. In the city. Something. I don't know. Eat a piece of pizza, Spaz.
I can't. We're still rolling. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
That wasn't even on purpose.
That's what makes it even better.
I'm going to break something tonight.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's just one of those days.
Yeah. There it is.
Yes. I'm all ready for my high school prom now.
Oh, no kidding.
God.
Okay, back at it. So that brings our average score to a 6.3.
Perfect.
So close. So close. Jerry messed it up.
Don't hate.
We're not hating. There's no hate.
It was so close to 6.9.
Mm-hmm. I could hear the passive aggressive in his voice through 3,000 miles of networking.
Oh! You can. Oh, that's crazy. It must just be my headset.
So I think so. The IMDb score is a 6.8. So I think for that 0.5 jump, it's really going to come down to Dana and I, who have not seen this movie before. I don't see your guys' score changing that much.
I bet mine will. I wasn't thinking about nostalgia, and when I was younger, I was a big chicken.
That's what I appreciate. All kidding aside, I think I honestly want to hear people's honest, nostalgic opinions about the movies and stuff. The fact that you've already seen it, and I dig the fact that you're just I wasn't my cup of tea. Cool.
When I was 10, I mean, but that's
right?
the thing. We'll see.
Yeah. So 6.3. I think it'll go up. I'm pretty confident it will. Now the question is, will Chris's score go down?
No.
Ooh.
I don't know. It could be. I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've seen this. Now, don't get me wrong. Nostalgic-wise, I love it. But maybe I see it again. I'm just I don't know if it checked all the boxes. I'm lying. I'm sure it will. But
Yeah. Come on, Chris. Be better.
Time.
No.
No.
Oh, my God. Well, if anyone has made it to the end of this show, thanks for listening. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Maybe I'll edit it enough to just drop 4 Limp Bizkit references, not the
Okay.
18.
I mean, that's all right. It's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they should all be good.
No. There was a lot of swinging and missing in those references.
Yeah. It's okay.
Because it's
Well,
all about
let's-
the he said, she said.
Oh,
I knew
shit.
And you yell at us for doing stuff like that. Yeah.
Good job, Dana.
Yeah, well
Sorry.
done.
Just had to come in there. I'll leave now. See ya. Bye.
She's like, as she dials Hungry Howie's.
Yeah. They don't do keto pizza though, Chris. I don't think.
No, they do
I
not.
don't.
Well, thanks for listening. I'm looking forward to this. Happy Halloween season to everybody. Let's get into the spirit. Let's have some fun. This year has been trash, so let's have some fun with some Halloween horror magic. So I'm looking forward to this one, and we'll come back with our post-watch review and see how it all shakes out.
Let's go get cider and donuts. Boom.
Oh man.
I just want them delivered, like COVID free.
Do that out by you.
You can here. No, you can get cider and donuts delivered here.
Oh, I'm gonna have it happen to me too.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, just go down. Just fat
I
leg your
live
way
like
down there.
I live 5 miles away from them.
Yeah,
I'm
just
like,
fat leg your way down there, dude.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Peace.